Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching today. Sasha here, and we are in day 10 of the month of Matcha. Ooh boy, y'all, can y'all already believe it? We're pretty much a third of the month done, just like that. So today, I did have something planned, much different from what I'm doing right now, but because today, well, two things are going on. One, daylight savings time, so if you haven't already, be sure to fast forward your clocks. And two, it's Mario Day. And if you don't know what brought about Mario Day, I believe somebody pointed this out, but you take the abbreviated English word for March, usually the 3-letter code MAR, then the 1 and 0 of 10 replicates the I and the O of Mario. So it's Mario Day for those of us that are still in March 10th, which I thought it was cute, and I wanted to do something similar to that. So that's why you see this very jarring red scarf along with the somewhat green top, because I am not trying to show favoritism just yet, but just to represent both Mario brothers, Mario and Luigi Mario. So I decided to take a rambling and put it to fruition. So on my right, your left, we have the Sunset Matcha. And I believe I've done a tasting of this before. I tried searching my videos, but I didn't see anything come up immediately. But I'm pretty sure I did a tasting on this because the packet was already open. And then I'll try it again for y'all. And then to my left, or your right, we have strawberry matcha. So I just opened up this packet and I wanted to do a little versus comparison of the two. So if you want to think about it, this is Mario because Sunset Matcha brews up a very unique red because it has beetroot in it. And strawberry matcha is gonna brew up green, but it has strawberry flavoring in it and also sugar. So that's the younger bro, Luigi, that his trademark color is green. And then I had these two awesome mugs that reflect that. So red, Sunset Matcha, Mario, green, strawberry matcha, Luigi. All right, folks. So what is the deal with Sunset Matcha? It also has strawberry flavoring in it. So it has strawberry and orange. But they don't really, express the orange. Like, it's in there, though. You can smell it. You can smell it when you take a whiff of this powder. And, well, how did I prepare these two? I try to keep it equal. And use 4 of these matcha spoons for half a matcha maker preparation of the tea. So it's kind of like a shot, if anything. Both got 4 matcha spoons, of the powder. And same temp, the green setting, which is 175 degrees Fahrenheit, and then shook it up. The strawberry matcha already has sugar in it, but I will be sweetening the Sunset Matcha with natural organic agave. Not exactly the same, but I just want the sweet factor. I'm not really being all nitpicky. So, first things first, I'm gonna have a sip of the unsweetened Sunset Matcha. Oh, I should show y'all how it looks before I do that. Okay. So So I'm going to bring y'all in. See how it has like the nice magenta, like deep red hue. So here we go, folks. Unsweetened sip. Very concentrated, of course. I get more of the orange versus the strawberry, but okay. I'm actually going to put, this is a regular perfect spoon from David's Tea. So as you can see, here's a contrast of the two. I'm gonna put in 1 perfect spoon of agave. Oh, don't want to spill it. Very strong, folks. The Sunset Matcha, for instructions, has 2 to 4 matcha spoons as the strength that they recommend. So I use the highest strength. I was going to make an iced drink, but I figured just, you know, once it cools down, I'll definitely transfer it to ice. Okay, so that should be good to go. And then, yeah, because I already read the description of these, I don't feel like reading them again. It'll come off as redundant. All right, here is Luigi, or the strawberry matcha flavoring. So, I mean, I'll show y'all. But there you go, typical matcha. Okay, so here we go. I'm not going to add any additional sweetener because, like I said, this has sugar in it. So I'll try the Sunset with the sweetener in it after this. Okay. So, with strawberry matcha, since it's already sweetened, I taste more of a sweet component versus it having strawberry. Like, the strawberry kind of comes second and like an aftertaste, versus when you initially sip it, you get a strawberry sensation. No, it's like a sweet matcha sensation and then strawberry aftertaste. So now I'm going to try my Sunset Matcha with agave. Okay. By the time I finish, I might as well just drink the rest of that instead of trying to make an iced matcha. But sweetened with that 1 perfect spoon of agave, ladies and gents, it's more of a mellow sweetness. Like, it's something that the orange and strawberry, you know, come together as the sip was going down. I taste the strawberry and orange and hint of matcha. The matcha kind of loses its way. I say kind of when you sweeten it, but that goes for a lot of things. When you add sweetener, you lose the core flavoring for the most part. Some products are strong enough in which they don't lose their flavoring, but no, this one, I could taste the strawberry and orange a whole lot more than in the strawberry matcha, which is, you know, surprising. But, you know, it might not be that surprising because cane sugar is the first ingredient in this. So this is mostly made up of sugar. And when you have that take over the matcha, it's like dude, I'm tasting more sugary, sugar water versus, you know, a sweetened matcha. So that is my little spiel. So I'm going to hand down my verdict on both products, and then I will discuss like which one I like better. Sunset Matcha, first unsweetened. Again, I made it strong, but definitely taste the orange and somewhat strawberry, but the matcha, it tastes like a, you know, legit matcha because it's unsweetened. So unsweetened, I would give this a good. And you know, it also helps that it looks pretty too. I mean, it sticks out like a sore thumb because red matcha, you know, who's heard of that? But very good. I would probably, you know, have this as like a energy shot in place of Red Bull or coffee, because I think this would be right up my alley, especially in the morning if it has the orange flavoring. And I can always intensify the orange flavoring by putting in some True Orange crystallized orange packets. But yeah, this is awesome. I do like it unsweetened, and then I can do matcha shots with this. We'll talk about, we'll just knock them both out the way. So it's a good unsweetened, and sweetened with the agave is also a good. You can still taste the fruit, you know, flavorings, and that they're natural, because when I took that sip with the agave, I still got the orange. It's mainly orange over strawberry. Like, I kind of get a little strawberry, but it's not as potent as strawberry matcha, which, you know, it's to be expected. But, I mean, they could have just said, they could have probably did away with the strawberry flavoring or strawberry powder. And, yeah, they don't even mention it in the description. But it's in the ingredients. So definitely get the orange flavoring. And I think it tastes, you know, pretty darn good. Almost, I would say, amazing. If the orange came out a little more, like if it was more infused with the orange. So Sunset Matcha, good. Both ways. You know, for sweetened Sunset Matcha, you could have it matcha iced, or maybe like a frappe or whatever fancy drink or whatever. But it's very good. I'm surprised David T hasn't made a orange flavored matcha, just a natural orange flavored matcha. You know, without the gimmicky beetroot coloring in there. But that's just me. All right, strawberry matcha. So with strawberry matcha and many of David's T's like flavored matchas, these have a good amount of sugar in them. So there's no need to sweeten them. And then, like, you know, taking in its scent, and like when it's in powder form and when you're brewing it, it comes out, like, of course the strawberry flavoring comes out. But when I'm sipping on this, it's like really, really sweetened matcha, which, you know, I've stated before, of course, but I just wanted to tie this in as a review. So on my rating scale, I would give this a good. It's still good. Like, I would definitely, you know, enjoy this hot or have it as an iced matcha. Takes the guesswork out of me having to, you know, add sweetener. But it still tastes good. I still enjoy David's Tea's flavored matchas. So in terms of the head-to-head, 3 components that I'm looking at for both of these, which would determine the winner. The aesthetics of the brewed matcha, the taste of the strawberry component, and the availability or pricing, I guess. Availability, pricing, I'll section that into one subcategory. So, looks, aesthetics. Because you know we tend to eat with our eyes, right? For the most part. At first, a lot of folks may be turned off to the sight of regular matcha. Like, if they they don't really care for the color green, or, you know, looking at a cup of green liquid, it might, you know, remind them of something not so pleasant. They might not like the taste. You know, they might already just be turned off by the look of matcha. And in that case, the sunset matcha, which is, you know, it brews up like, it looks like cranberry juice. So you can honestly legit trick people into drinking this, and they could think that, you know, oh wow, is this matcha? This doesn't look like matcha. In my preference, I do like the sunset matcha, the look of sunset matcha, because it is so unique. Like I've stated before, it's so unique in that I'm pretty sure nobody's ever done anything like that before. Now, matcha is a unique drink in itself. I mean, green's my favorite color, y'all. I love green, but I really vouch for sunset matcha. It looks beautiful. I could enjoy over ice and, you know, almost think that I'm drinking juice, but I know I'm not, because y'all know about that matcha taste. So aesthetics goes to sunset. Taste. Okay, so really the taste of strawberry. Now, the taste of strawberry, if you really, really like strawberries and like you love strawberry flavored things, okay, you would think that you would automatically go for this, right? I mean, hey, I would too. Strawberry is not really a necessity of mine. I don't really have that much passion for strawberry. I know it's good, but like, hey, if a fruit salad or, you know, if my if my fridge doesn't have it, it's not the end of the world. So I'm not that gung-ho about strawberry. But in terms of a strawberry lover, of course, strawberry matcha, all it boasts in terms of flavoring is strawberry flavoring. Sunset matcha, on the other hand, has orange and beetroot and strawberry powder. Although the description doesn't even mention the strawberry powder, when I tasted the sunset matcha, you know, I think more of the orange comes out, not so much strawberry. And then, you know, sipping the strawberry matcha, okay, wow, I get the strawberry taste. So, like, if you were... This one's kind of split, because if you are passionate about strawberry, you know, of course I would say to go this route. But, you know, if you want just a fruity edge in your matcha, and you wanted to keep it as close, and you want to control your own sweetness, of course, then sunset is your best bet. So you know, this one's kind of split. Me personally, I like the sunset matcha flavoring versus the strawberry matcha flavoring, because this has the cane sugar in it. This one you can control the sweetness, and the sweetness can be, you know, secondhand as opposed to letting the matcha shine through. Now, lastly, availability. Sunset matcha. I don't know why I did this sunset. Sunset matcha. It's probably not even available, unfortunately. That is the crux of this, you know, point. It's been on sale, as far as I can remember, for quite some time. Could they bring it back? But it usually takes a while for them to bring back, you know, a product. This has been available, strawberry matcha has been available year round. And it's still, you know, as a part of the flavored matcha series, it's still, you know, on the website and most likely in your local David's Tea store. So, of course, in terms of availability and price, you gotta go with strawberry matcha because it's actually still available. Sunset matcha may still be available. It was on sale, like I said. And usually the items that are on the sale portion of the website, like once they run out, that's it, they're out. Hopefully they do offer another manufacturing period of Sunset Matcha because it's great. But again, I hate the fact that this isn't a mainstay versus strawberry matcha. But, you know, final verdict in terms of all the factors and, you know, which Mario brother do I like best? It's Luigi. Sorry, Mario, but I am a Luigi fan. Love Luigi. And then this isn't too bad. It's just that if they took out the sugar and just left the matcha and those strawberry powder, this would have knocked it out the park. Definitely, hands down. But because this has like the sweetener in it, I mean, you can still do stuff with it, but it's a little too sweet. And I actually mistakenly used a little bit more water than the Sunset Matcha, and even so, this is really sweet. But still are both good products. Still like the Mario Brothers both, but gotta like one more than the other. So, I mean, that's gonna do it for this episode. Want to thank you all for tuning in. Y'all know the drill. Any questions, comments, suggestions, or small talk, don't be a stranger. Leave it in my comment section below. Any and all are welcome. Greatly appreciated. Happy Mario Day. Happy Daylight Savings Time. I don't know if people even say that. But, folks, have a happy Sunday or Monday, wherever part of the world you're in. And I will see you tomorrow for day 11 of the month of Matcha. So, all right, y'all. Take it easy. Take care. Make it a great day today and every day. Have a great rest of your weekend. And until tomorrow, take care. Bye now.